Hi Sagittarius, it's Athena. Welcome back to my channel. I'm getting ready to do your July 2019 reading, and we have a really good month coming. These readings have been really good. A lot of people are going to be very happy this month with a lot of changes going on after a time of, of, you know, emotional upheaval, let's say, okay? And that always happens, all right? So in the month of July, some of you are going to need to be speaking your truth to others. Hold on. These readings get us. Okay. So let's talk about your month, okay? Saggies. We are in Cancer season. Cancer season being all about our emotions and our feelings, okay? So there are going to be times when we're just going about our business and we're like, a wave of emotion is going to come up and we're going to be like, oh my God, where did that come from, right? So this is just an example of Cancer season that's upon us now. Moving into Cancer season is all about what we feel and what we've repressed or suppressed, feelings that, like you'll say to yourself at one point, oh my God, I haven't thought about that person in years, right? And suddenly there it is, front and center, staring at you with this great ball of wanting to cry, which is good to do. So allow and accept your feelings to be real and to be addressed so that you can finally heal from it, which water is a healing property. Yes? So that's why when we talk about water, we talk about purification. Water purifies everything. I have my windows open here, so I look outside and I see the plants and the trees and the grass that grows, and the flowers that bloom need water. So understand that that water is definitely a sacred. I hear people outside. Sorry. Sacred is very sacred and is a living, is a living element that we need every day. We need water to survive. So understand that it's part of life. We live within the Mother Earth, within the Blessed Mother, the womb of the Mother. Here we are. So, without water, we would not be able to sustain. If we were out in the desert, right, without water, our bodies would give out. So we need water for everything. So it is very sacred. We use it for holy water if you believe in that. Use it for baptizing if you believe in that. It makes no difference. It's still a blessing, right? When we drink this water, we look at this water and we must say, especially for those of us who drink from water bottles or you put them in, I have a copper container that I actually should have put it in, but I didn't. But I want to show you the water because the best thing to do is to say, please, I ask for this water to be blessed, that which I'm about to receive. Okay, I ask God, I ask the universe, whatever you believe in, to bless this water before I drink, right? That's where all of prayer came from to begin with. It started from being grateful for having this water and the food and things like that we all began back in the, from the beginning of time, we have prayed. Okay, so water is real, and we are part of it. We are part of that big ocean, that beautiful ocean. We are that drop in the ocean. We are diving deep into the depths of our souls, and really assessing right now how, where we've been and how we're feeling. It's time, because the reason why we're reassessing everything is because we have a retrograde coming in. Okay, so that's another thing that we have to be cognizant of. A lot of emotions from the past are going to resurface. It's like when you drop something in the water and, depending on what it is, of course, but you drop and it floats up. Well, this is the time where things that you've literally suppressed is going to bubble up to the surface, saying, yeah, we're not done yet with these feelings. All right. For those of you who don't cry, there's a lot of people that don't like to cry, right? For those of you who don't like to cry and things get bottled up and things what happens? Flooding within your home, within your pipes, within Mother Nature, right? That's how floods happen, because too many people are not within their own feelings, speaking their truths, okay? It's time to really just get real with how you're feeling. And it's not like you have to tell anyone how you're feeling. It's more importantly feeling it. So Gemini season was all about talking about it, maybe not talking about how you feel, coming to terms with a lot of the reality of, of your explaining your thoughts and what have you. But now we're going within, because we're in Cancer season and everything is within. It's the moon, it's the mother, being part of Mother Nature, right? The moon is also the mother, the nurturer, the parent. We are going to be revisiting our relationship with our moms, right? How did we or do we feel about our relationship with our mom? Have we come to terms with forgiving that which we at one time believed, how there's a time in all of our lives that we say to ourselves, mostly, oh, well, I'm never doing that with my kids, right? And then you have kids or stepkids or what have you, and then you turn around and you just one day it hits you, and you're like, oh my God, I sound just like my mom, right? Now that could be a good thing or not so good thing, but the not so good part is the part that we want to establish a point of forgiveness, okay? We need to understand that our parents, and it goes for the father as well. And for some reason, I wasn't drawn to explain, Gemini season and having it be Father's Day for whatever reason. It's more about, for what have you, I've been guided to really talk about Cancer season and the mother and the relationship with mother, okay? Nurturing, intuition, imagination, okay? It all is under the same umbrella, okay? So maybe that is the point. The point being needing to forgive, one parent or both. Some of you may not have had a mother figure, and so your father had to play both roles. Well, that's the same thing. If you have a situation where your father was more of the feminine, nurturing kind, then that's who you need to be looking at and like really assessing how you're feeling. That's all. Okay? Okay. Some of us may get into a little, a little block of time where we're at this point, because Mercury is going to be retrograde for the entire month, pretty much of July. It starts on the 7th. So we need to also need to understand and explore. That's the word I was looking for. Exploring the depths of, like, why the moon affects our moods. The moon is all about illumination. So this is where we come into illuminating, what makes us moody, what makes us cry, what makes us happy, when certain times of the moon is in a certain sign as well, how do we deal? Okay? It's all encompassing. And if you take notes or journal, you'll come to understand that there's a cycle, a pattern that forms, that you'll understand why you do or think and feel the way you do a certain time of year, okay? All right, so what else do I want to say about this season is, okay, so our bodies are up to 60% of water, so we need to keep always cleansing, purifying. Right now, a lot of people are going to start to detox. It's a good time to do that. It's a good time to understand the water being so important. You know, if you can, go by water, go by a lake, an ocean, a waterfall even. If you are not living by one, you can always go on Amazon and buy one of those little, you know, for your desk. They have really cute ones with Buddha and whatever, what have you, whatever you like. Little waterfalls that the continuous flow is feng shui of the water. It really does help you. Everything keeps moving nicely, right? It's like the eternity pools that we always love. And think about also about all the people, all of us, where do we usually go when we go on vacation? We travel to the ends of the earth. We go to Tahiti, we go to Hawaii, we go to California, we go to Florida. And what do we end up doing? A lot of us want to see the different oceans and feel the ocean and be in the ocean and be in the lakes, right? You know, we go for the water, okay? So always remember the proverb, still waters run deep. Understand that your emotions run deep. Accept and allow whatever comes up during this time. Forgive your mom for what she could and only could give you. Forgive your father for only what he could only give you. Feminine and masculine energy. Understand, go a little deeper and understand how they were brought up. You know, the apples usually don't fall far from the tree, even when adopted. It doesn't matter. It's all about how your belief systems were underneath that home. Okay? All right. I think I'm done with that. I think. All right. I'm going to start, and some I started with the Keepers of the Light cards to give us an overall view of what the month's going to bring. And then there are others that midstream, you know, in the reading, I was told to pull a card. So with you guys, Sagittarius, I am pulling the card now. I think it's only 2 signs that I did not do that with. So it's kind of interesting how it works. I don't ask questions. I just listen. All right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on for the month of July 2019. I also want to let you know that for those who, during this time, let me just keep moving it down here. Okay, during this time, understand that if you do have blockages of any sort, that while you're feeling all this emotion and stuff, understand that with Cancer season here, we have the stomach and the breasts that will be your navigation system. The stomach. So one day you're just hanging out, and for some reason you start feeling you're getting a stomach ache. All right, that's a trigger. Understand it's a trigger, and that you're not going with your gut. All right, understand that your gut, your stomach is all about your intuition. So follow that as a sign if you do have a blockage and you're not following your intuition. Okay, that's your navigation. Also with the breast is the Mother Earth. Mother, feeding, breastfeeding, right? You may have tinges of pain, what have you, or your heart, right, needs to heal. Understand that the heart is right by the breast, so that is going to be where another blockage could be. Okay, so let's see what the one card for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is. It's this one. Oh my gosh. Wow. Archangel Michael, this is the 3rd sign. Archangel Michael is coming to tell you that you are protected. Wow. Trust in heaven, Saggies. Trust in heaven. You are protected. All right, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So you are the third sign now that got Archangel Michael. Wow, that's beautiful. All right, Archangel Michael, as all the angels are very busy and ascended masters. All right, let's see what's happening. Let's get to your reading. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. July 2019. And always remember, still waters run deep. And don't forget to bless the water. Okay? We are part of that water. We are the ocean. I'm hearing some of you will be getting bursts of like creative imagination. Creativity is going to be popping hugely for you guys. So that's always nice, yes? All right, let's go. Let's do it. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. What do we got going? First card's always important. I love it. Not needing to defend yourself anymore because it probably is because the waters, things have calmed down. Okay, but let's get more insight into this. Yeah. No more stalkerific and needing to stand up for yourself. You're kind of chilling right now. You're not defending yourself. You don't feel like you have to be on the defensive for any reason. Maybe you were defensive because someone was like kind of low-key stalking you, which is always. All right, so you're going to have a point in time where you're going to not really know which direction you want to choose to go in. So be mindful that you are going to be given some options. I don't know if this is business or love, but in any event, we have some options, emotions. Some are illusions. Not all, but some are. So whatever, oh, this came. Okay, so you're waiting to make some kind of a decision. You do have 2 sevens, and you are being guided by Archangel Michael for you Saggies. So know that what you're waiting for must come with that one little thing, huge, big thing, actually, is trust. So whatever you're waiting for, make sure that it comes with trust. Trusting in the universe also, because that's what it was. The trust is the loyalty. Trust in the universe, so that when you feel confused, if you are confused about like where you're headed, just give it time and know that the universe has your back. Okay. All right, so we're going to stop trying to control the terrain, is what I hear. You need to stop controlling everything and just go with the flow. Natural order of situations that need to end will end. It's something that you cannot control. So you need to trust. Whatever has happened, whatever has been, whatever is gone and is done is done. You need to let the universe control the terrain, because you're trying to. You're trying to, to block what is innately going to happen. The Page of Cups is a child, actually, a young Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If it's not a child, it's someone who is a young soul who has not been through, like, the hard knocks of life, right? So kind of has some illusions of, like, what life may look like, right? Not trusting enough what's happening around them, because it's the Page of Cups, right? So you're not using your intuition, or someone is not using their intuition with regard to potentially a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This Four of Cups is Cancer, though. So you may be dealing with a Cancer. Okay? So let's look at the bottom of the deck. You do have some... Oh, that's interesting, right? Oh, this... Okay, so here we go. This is for me, this is someone who wants to come in and out of your life, but wants no real commitment. This is my card. When it's upright, it is the hit it or quit it type of energy. So someone is definitely, if there was someone who was coming into your world who just wanted that, then you're not accepting it, because thank God you've wisened up and you're not needing to say, you know, I'm not going there. You're needing to say, I'm not going there again. I'm not doing it, even though it hurt. Something is going to end for sure. You're being guided to now take new direction for your own life. All right. Something is ending and maybe you don't see it coming. Something's ending and you may not see it coming. Let's keep going. Okay, this is something in the distant future that may be happening. Okay, so there could be an ending to a relationship that you're not seeing, you're not going to see coming. It's just going to happen. And it doesn't need to be you, because you're not the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio unless you have it in your chart, yeah? It could be someone who this happens to, like an ex who didn't see something coming, and suddenly there's a relationship that ends. Okay, and what's it about? Well, it looks like it is about someone has been waiting for the shoe to drop, really. That's what I'm hearing. So you guys have been waiting for something to end without saying much. Now, here we have the mother figure. So this could be also, and I'm sorry if it is, because I just see it. It could be the ending. This could be a birth that doesn't take place. It could be a miscarriage. It could be, all right? But if it is, I have to tell you that that soul was not ready to come into the universe at this point in time. It may be, the timing may be delayed for some reason, for whatever reason. If it is, it's here. If it is, keep the faith and know that it will happen in good time. So maybe that's what Archangel Michael is telling you, to trust the universe will provide another opportunity for you to get pregnant. If that is the case, I'm so sorry. The mother reversed is there's no growth in a situation also. On another note, something that you have put in some work into is ending. It could also be a job. I'm feeling it's also could be a job that you had for a little while, maybe 7 months plus, that you have ended now. All right, but if it is, this could be needing to forgive your mom. Someone feels left out in the cold. There it is. Heartbreak. Okay, so someone got heartbroken because intuitively you might have been feeling that a relationship was time. It had reached its expiration date, or it's a job. It was between 5 and 7 months of work, or maybe even 9 months. Someone said, I gotta go now. All right? There was no growth, and you knew it within either you or someone else that you're dealing with. Is it a relationship? It could very well be a relationship, or it could very well be a job, or the loss of a child, a miscarriage, okay? But like I said, the universe has a reason for all that happens. This could be just temporary. These cards are in the near future. Something may just change. You don't know. This is an I don't know card, okay? So give it time. Look and see what the new path is giving you. Archangel Michael is guiding you into something that will be much better. It's a better option. It's a better opportunity. It's a better relationship. Okay? It is about something having to do with Archangel Michael knowing you're protected. This is why Archangel Michael came out, Sagittarius, so that you know you're protected in whatever fashion that is, be it a child, be it a relationship, be it a business situation that fell through. Okay? All right. So let's not it's easier said than done. I do realize that. I do, especially if it is the loss or a miscarriage of some sort. However, you don't want, and I'm going to say it because I had several myself, miscarriages. You don't want a child to come in with an abnormality. Maybe the embryo was dismantled of some sort. It wasn't attaching. It could have been ectopic. I'm hearing ectopic. Okay, so let these kind of losses be your drive, be it the drive to get you to go and try again. Okay? It's rebirth. You're going to be another time. It will happen. Okay? It's going to be fine. You just have to trust the universe. Let's get some cards here. Look, hope. See? You have hope and a passionate new beginning awaiting for you. Okay? So believe. Believe that you're going to get exactly what you want. But right now, you're just, don't stay. You have to allow the feelings to, you got to allow this to work through this. Work through it, cry it out, feel it, live it, breathe it, okay? Seriously. And then allow something new, something that is, the timing was off, something was off. We have 2 sevens. The universe definitely has control of this. You can't control something like this from happening. It just happens, whatever it is. It just happens. You can't control it. And or be scared of the next time. You know what I mean? Because I was just like that. It was like I didn't want to get pregnant right away because I didn't want to feel this pain again. All right? Know that you won't. Know that you won't feel it again. You won't. All right? But sometimes when this happens, it happens for a reason, because the timing was off. If it's a relationship, same thing. The timing was off. Okay? All right, let's get clarifying cards for the beautiful Saggies. Look, you're going to be victorious. God's got your back. The trumpets are playing. Maybe some of you ended up getting pregnant in the month of June. This is the 6th. Maybe some of you are starting a new relationship. Beautiful. A new path. This is the real deal. This path is the real deal. This one was not. So whatever ended was meant to end, trusting Archangel Michael to show you the victorious new beginning with someone who really is worthy of you, Sag. Beautiful. And you've been waiting for this. There's your base, your foundation and security. So this could have been literally reproductive issues for sure. Okay, so understand that. You're going to get pregnant again. You're going to have all these eggs right here. 7 eggs. Okay? It will all be fine. Just right now, just don't stress and just work through it, and it will all turn out fine. Okay? We have fatigue here. We have some exhaustion. We do have reproduction here. We do have instability, etc. Right? Let's not say the whole, like, it's crazy. So we have a partnership here. There could have been 3 people, and now one person has bowed out of a relationship only to have 2 people in a situation. If there is, I do have 2 and 3, so someone had to go. Again, that 1 is in the middle. 2, 1, and 3. So one person had to go to what? Maintain the balance in a relationship. So that is also a situation here. I don't know if you're the third person or if someone else is, but someone did have to leave a third-party situation. Okay? That's also here. So that it would balance the situation out. This is also your guardian angel and also the Archangel Michael showing you that you're protected, not to worry. Okay? This balanced everything out, even though maybe this was you that was the third person. Okay? Because you do have that you're climbing this, and this also could be about pregnancy. You've tried and tried and tried. And you know what? Try again. I had to go through IVF 7 times, and I have a daughter. So I'm just saying that to you so that you don't get so stuck in this. You get stuck emotionally. Please try not to get stuck emotionally into this loss because the timing wasn't right. Okay? It's all about timing when you get pregnant. And look, there it is. Okay? So if it's a pregnancy, it's going to happen for you. Look, just give it another shot. Okay? 1 more month. Give it another shot. Don't worry. Don't stop now. Archangel Michael's protecting you. Archangel Michael's protecting the relationship. Whoever is in a loving relationship bond, there's no longer a 3-party situation. Hallelujah. Someone has gone through the dark night of the soul, which usually this is what happens, right? This is the death. This is the rebirth right here. Someone has gone through the depths of their emotions to heal. It's time to just give it time. It's time to allow the time to heal this wound. Okay? Definitely. Definitely. It's going to be fine. You'll go back to the drawing board and it'll be fine. That's the change. There's 2 changes, right? The change is, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen in divine timing. So you have to trust heaven. The sacral chakra comes in with, well, I kind of felt it, right? It's the stomach. It is potentially that. Okay? It's also sex, drugs, and rock and roll, just like this card is. So we're not letting this come in. This block, you now will not allow anyone to come in to, to hit it and quit it. It's not happening. You've set your boundaries after this loss. Okay? And you may even had to have taken a hit financially with this loss. It's okay because you learned and you're moving on. See? You're moving on from a third-party situation. Someone did not see something coming, and now you do. And now you just have to heal. Okay? You're just give yourself time to heal, and someone wasn't telling the truth. Okay? The situation, if this is a relationship, there was 3 people in a situation, someone had to go. Was it you? I don't know. It looks like it might have been because you're here struggling through it. It may happen in the month of July because we haven't completed the transformation yet. We haven't worked through it yet. We will. So we must speak. We need to speak up, and then you need to heal. Stand up for how you feel. You got to move on, all right? I don't accept this kind of behavior. It's not who I am. I set my boundaries. I make different changes for my life. I've now transformed. This is the part of the transformation where, guess what? I love me first and foremost. And now I balance my life by doing so. Okay? All right. With any kind of, when one door closes, and I set it for just 2 signs, So I'll say it for you, Sag. When one door closes, another opens. But you must love yourself completely first. You must get back to a place where you're very secure and stable with you and the choices you make and the boundaries that you put up so that people know that you come first. Still waters. Oh, I hear stillborn. Okay, I'm so sorry. Shit. Yeah, I'm really sorry if that's what happened. I feel for you. I really do. I'm so sorry. Okay. And then on another note, someone just wants to hit it and quit it, which you already figured it out and you're not going back to that kind of situation, right? Friends with benefit, relationship, not happening for my beautiful Sagittarians. All right. Let's get to the romance sector of your reading and see what's happening for romance, okay? We know now that we start on a good, solid foundation, which is self. And we also know that we trust that we are guided with whatever endings have taken place. We are guided to new beginnings. We're no longer going to be, in any of these illusions of grandeur relationships where they just want fun. Okay? We're not doing it. We're not. You're not. Okay. Now, a victory comes because now the time of love is upon you to get that one cup, which is right here. The next time, I just heard it, the next time you try to get pregnant, you're going to have twins. I just heard it. So be mindful of that when you do IVF again, because that happens a lot in IVF. All right, let's go. Sagittarius, what's happening? See, this is where you came from. You came from someone who you had the unrequited love. Here it is, all right? Don't worry. It just is what it is. And this tells the story that now you're worthy of something so much better. Give it up to 2 months to 3 months. Or it could be showing up in the end of June. I just heard it. Okay? All right. So we definitely have a situation where this is clearly unrequited, right? This is just, I want to have fun. What's the deal? All right. All right, Saggies, let's go. I'm so glad that you're sticking up for yourself now. Keeping an open mind about what it is that you attract. All right? What kind of person is going to fit for the Saggies? Who is going to be the person that is going to give you that spark, but not in just a fun way, right? In the real deal way, in this way. This is the real deal here. Okay? Who's gonna fit that? This is the true love. I knew it. So the second that you're like, oh my God, I'm so sad, I'm so upset, this happens because you finally take control of your life. And now you're in a situation where you went from someone who didn't love you like they should, right? Love me like you do. I don't know, I just heard that. Someone is going to love you like they do instead of saying, let's just have fun. And pretending. Unrequited love is someone who's pretended to love you and just wanted something more. Not in terms of real love. Substantial, good, the real deal. This is the real deal. So keep an open mind. Why? Because it may differ from what you usually go for. The person that is the real deal here. The true love. So know that whatever comes in for you may look a lot different than what you've ever dated before. Someone's going to say, please, let's give it another chance. So some of you, of course, are going to be in a situation where your ex is saying, let's try again, even though they know it's not the real love. Maybe you're saying it, Sag. Maybe you're saying, let's try again because I really love you. Okay? But I don't feel that way. I feel that you're going to realize, you're going to come to the realization that this person who hurt you is not the real deal. This person is the one who said, let's just have fun and friends with benefit. I'm just feeling it, so I say it. Okay, let's get one more card, please. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh my God, it gave us 4 cards. All right, let's look. We have a situation that was definitely codependent, so that makes sense. This is codependency. The friends with benefits, friends with benefits. I think I love you kind of feel. Let's mess around and maybe the love will grow, and it doesn't. It ends to be a codependent. Well, this is how it's always been, and I feel really comfortable in this, but it's not the real deal, right? And then you meet someone who comes in and says, oh, wow, you're really different, but I feel so comfortable around you. It's a past life relationship. So you're going to feel with this true love that's coming in the month of July, you're going to feel a very familiar feeling. Like you can talk to this person, there's no judgment, that you don't have to beg for them to love you. The next 2 cards, honeymoon and self-love. Well, what did we say? Here's your self-love card. You found the love within yourself to move forward past the codependent relationship that said, oh, but we had such a good time together. Oh, let's rekindle. And no, it's a no. N to the O. Because you now are in a phase of meeting someone who you're going to say, after contemplation and finding the love within yourself, a rebirth, okay? A rebirth comes, and then you find this true love, and you may find him on a trip. You may be going on a trip. So someone is going to sway you to try and keep you for reasons of their own. It's benefiting them, not you. This is someone's going to be tempting you. And what you're going to do is say, no, I'm done with this situation because I finally have my own self-worth. I love myself now, not to go and give in to friends with benefits relationships, which is exactly this. This is friends with benefits. Right? Okay, so you're now victorious. You found the love for yourself to move on, to move forward. Archangel Michael is protecting you as you do so. Keep an open mind, because who you might end up meeting during some traveling, or just you're going to meet someone at a distance that you're going to fall really deeply in love with. And they may be very different than what you're used to. I mean, how exciting is that, right? That is amazing. And why? Because you finally said, oh, I deserve someone who's going to understand me and not criticize my every move, or find fault in everything that I do. Right? Now we have self-love, and then the real deal comes. Yay! That's good. But you will be tempted, so no. The past comes back for all in the month of July. So make wise choices. And you will. You will. You guys are smart. All right. You're independent and smart. And you only allow the truth in. Saggies, only allow the truth to come in. You don't have time for someone who's just codependent. You just don't. You won't. You won't. At least not now. All right. Have a great month. And if you need me, I'm here. You can contact me and or text me or email me. All right. Bye.